welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite show, Rock the Night. I'm Yuri, your host. Well, viewers, today is one of the special episodes, I would say, because आज जो हमारे बीच जो band आई हुई है, they are from one of the beautiful places on earth, I would say. Yep. They are from the kingdom of clouds, I would say. Yeah, from the land of cloud, Meghalaya, Shillong, yes. And the very interesting thing about this band is like on this stage, you are going to witness, you are going to listen to some different musics altogether. You know, you'll feel some soul, you'll feel some jazz, some R&B, some funk. So, what are we waiting for? Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to call on stage the band. Are you all ready to meet the band? Yes! All right, let's welcome on stage the fourth element. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
So good to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rock the Night.
Thank you.
Welcome to Rock the Night. Hello, sir. Welcome to Rock the Night, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so इनसे बहुत सारे बातें करेंगे, लेकिन उनसे बात करने से पहले आपको दिखाना चाहेंगे एक video which we had specially made for you guys. Would you like to watch the video? Sure. All right, let's go ahead and have a look. Right, so हम सुनने जा रहे हैं इनका first performance. So it's called Why I'm Wondering Why I'm Dancing. Right? Wonder Why I'm Dancing. So this is a very beautiful number, and after that I can decide whether I am dancing or not. So are you ready? Because I am ready to, because your genre is one of my favorite genres as well. So ready? All right. एक बार जोरदार तालियां इनके लिए.
I can see the sun shining and the clouds are far behind, 'cause I feel like singing. I'm saying I'm feeling mad and crazy with these lights that shine above me. I've got the world around me and it does nothing on me. Some say it's just a feeling, some like it while they're falling, but I'm just talking about love. Oh love, I'm feeling mad and crazy. You got me on groovy love. Oh love, I wonder why I'm dancing. That's why I'm singing love. already fine. I've taken a few steps away. Time for you to draw the line. But I'm gonna get more groovy for a nickel or a dime. Come dance with me, baby, now. Don't wanna let you go tonight. I say love, oh love. Yes, I'm feeling all crazy. You got me all groovy, love, oh love. I wonder why I'm dancing. That's why I'm singing love. Save a little love for me.
Thank you. Now, actually, I'm wondering why I'm dancing. And I'm being very honest. I don't want you guys to stop, but क्या करें? एक तो break लेना पड़ेगा, and that will be real quick, all right? So, viewers, it's time for us to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back after the break. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back after the break, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching your favorite show, Rock the Night. I'm Yuri. And I'm back with my questions, sir. So I have a few questions. I'm very much eager to ask you the questions.
Okay.
Shall I go ahead and ask the questions?
Please.
All right, great. First of all, it's amazing to see such talent and experience together, on the stage. And we are very lucky to have you all among us. My question to you is, when exactly you formed the band?
Fourth Element was formed in the year 2008 when I met our previous singer, Sarah Lee. And since then, the band has been rolling.
Oh, nice.
And the music of Fourth Element is based on the elements of funk, jazz, R&B, and soul.
So the four
Yes,
elements.
right.
All right, nice. Okay, moving on to the next question. Your sound has lots of contemporary elements and some of the most catchy progressions one can listen to in this genre. How would you define your sound?
Like
And
I
please
said,
correct me if I'm wrong somewhere.
The music of Fourth Element is based on the elements of funk, jazz, R&B, and soul. So we try and and have these elements in all our songs. And yes, we have some good chord progressions of the songs as well. And we try and make it simple, funky, and catchy.
Great. And also, let me tell you, these questions are for everyone. So if everyone has any take on the answers, you can answer. Moving it to my next question, sir. Again, I'll ask you then. Are you using a lot of exotic instruments in your sound? Things like rain sticks.
No, not really. We're not using any exotic instruments. Like you can see, we just have keys, bass, drums, guitar, vocals, and latest add-on is percussion. But I don't think she's using any rain stick. As for
I'm
anything
sure,
else,
yeah. All right. Okay, moving on to my another question. Are there any local instrument that you used in your songs, like any Khasi traditional instruments?
We have a Khasi song which we'll be doing later on. And yes, for the recording, we did use two Khasi instruments, like the sing and the duitara.
So are you ready with your next number? Are you, ma'am, ready with your next number? And what's the next number? Yeah.
It's called so-called Sweet Lines.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए इनके लिए. Thank you.
I was rolling down my lane, wearing my blue jeans and shades. I got too much time to think that this game you're playing, it ain't gonna do me nothing. Yes, it ain't gonna do me nothing. 'Cause I got better things to do. They are just messing around your shoes. Honey, just look around. Can you see me with the guy I found? Now you can put your dirty hands off my shoulder. 'Cause I'm fine without you. Yes, so much better, yeah. Never will I regret singing this song to you. Never will I cry to say I love you, 'cause it's just a waste of time to go singing so-called sweet lines. Now go better have some shame for making me so stuck up in pain. Now go better have some shame for making me so stuck up in pain. Honey, just look around. Can you see me with the guy I found? Now you can put your dirty hands off my shoulder, 'cause I'm fine without you. Yes, so much better, yeah. Baby, you can call me if you need me, but don't you dare try to get back to me, 'cause I'm done and I'm so very happy, and I don't need you to console me with so-called sweet lies. So-called sweet lies, they remind me all the time what a fool I was once, so-called. Honey, just look around. Can you see me with the guy I found? Now you can put your dirty hands off my shoulder, 'cause I'm done and I'm so very happy, and I don't need you to console me. Yes, I'm fine without you. I'm fine without you. So-called sweet lies. So-called sweet lies. So-called sweet lies. Don't try to mend this heart already broken. Don't try to speak up words long time unspoken. Don't try to recall memories that already I've forgotten. Try not to wipe these tears and stand with your arms so I don't hurt. It was always so hard to say you love me when you don't really know. I guess it did really matter for you to let me go. Now I wonder if I can make it. My heart said sorry, even if the sun can shine on its very own. I tried so hard to tell myself that it's all over, but baby, when I try to do so, it's so hard to recover, 'cause it's just a feeling I had long time ago. I'll move on with my pride, finding reasons why I was so close. It was always so hard to say you love me when you don't really know. I guess it did really matter for you to let me go. Now I wonder if I can make it.
Only one word to describe the feeling at the moment of which I'm having. It's soothing. Wow, एक बार जोरदार तालियां इनके लिए, please. Well, viewers, will continue this magical night, but it's time for us to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back after the break. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back after the break, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching your favorite show, Rock the Night. So I'm back with the cue card. That means I'm going to ask them questions. I'm ready with my second set of questions. All right, this is for everybody, by the way. But it's fine. I don't know why I'm looking at you and asking the questions. Maybe you have a very beautiful setup and a mic, yeah, where you can sit back aram se and you can say the answers. All right. Who writes the lyrics for Fourth Element? And your lyrics is mostly about?
The lyrics of Fourth Element has been written by Sarah Lee, and the melody and arrangements have been done. People had worked together on it, and most of the songs talk about love and breakup, and mainly love.
Mainly love.
Yes.
All right. And are you currently producing an album? What will the album be about?
The album will be out soon, hopefully by October, where Fourth Element will feature Sarah Lee, and all these songs that you hear will be in the album, as well as some other songs.
Okay. Very nice. All right. This is an interesting question, which I think everybody has a different take on it. But still, I'm asking a question. I'm not looking at anybody and asking the question. I'm just reading the question. So who's going to answer this here? Let's say, talking about jazz, is jazz in India a subculture of rock music?
Jeff.
You want to answer?
Jeff.
Can I borrow your mic? Yeah.
Your question is jazz a subculture of rock? Subculture, well, maybe. I mean, it's not as popular as rock, that's for sure. Metal was really huge. I was here in Delhi for college, playing in a band back then, and we were in a really in a rock band that was playing really heavy music, almost like metal, but it's just that our vocalist wasn't growling; he was singing. So. And the metal and the rock scene is big. I would agree maybe that it's a subculture, but it's a culture that is growing. You have the Delhi Jazz Fest, then you have blues and jazz bands that are popping up all over the place. Although it might be a music genre that goes from way back, but it's certainly coming back. In Shillong itself, we have a couple of boys who have moved to Kathmandu because there's a Kathmandu Jazz Conservatory over there. So they've moved out of town in search of jazzier life, you can say, in search for some jazz music, because it's not easy. First of all, you need to find the right teachers and all that, because, rock music and stuff, you can really pretty much do it yourself. And so the same goes for jazz, but then jazz, you need your instructors, you need to know your stuff. So, yeah, it is a subculture, but it's growing. So hopefully it'll grow more. Thanks.
I'm very, very sure about it. And thank you for the answer. And thank you all for holding into this beautiful genre, right? Okay, moving on to the next question. What are your future plans? Music videos? After all, we need music videos. Oh, you're answering. Okay, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I guess once the album is out, we'll have one or two music videos, and it'll be aired, I suppose, on the.
Your new album you was talking
Yes,
about.
yes.
All right. So, right. My next question to you, sir. Do you want to reach out to the millennials and the smartphone generation?
Yeah, definitely. I guess if the album comes out, I don't think so we'll be having any physical copies, but we'll be selling everything online. So it should be available on Google Play and
I mean, all the
yes, on all the
online streaming.
platforms. Right.
All right. Great. Now, any advice to the young musician caught between this world and that world?
I guess you just have to be dedicated to the music that you love and to the instrument that you're playing, and try and learn more, because music is so vast. There's never ending. So.
Oh, great.
So I think so. They just have to be dedicated in whatever they do.
Very nice.
Can you add?
Yeah, you want to add something?
Check. Yeah, I'd like to add to that, especially in today the music business, it's not enough if you would just, regularly come up on stage, do your thing and leave. There's a lot of things that you need to think of, because you have to make your band or you yourself as an artist really be projected like a product. You know, you have to get your pictures, your videos, and social media is so powerful nowadays that you don't really need anything else. You don't need to think of like advertising and stuff, because
Mhm.
everything you can do right through social media, and the world has become much more smaller. And I think that's the thing, because back home also you see, most of the time it's just like regular guys, torn jeans, dirty t-shirt, not caring. Yeah, we'll just do our thing. But it's very important, because that's what it is nowadays. Everybody wants to see yourself like as a product. So
Mhm.
apart from the music, of course, you have to get that down. But
Of course, that's business
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. And let me help you. Let me help you guys. Yeah. Um, since we are on camera and the entire nation is watching us at the moment, ask the viewers to follow you
Oh
on.
yeah, go ahead. Follow Fourth Element India on Instagram and on Facebook, and we've got uh, some of our material there, some pictures, and
As well as SoundCloud and YouTube as well. Right, yeah.
All right. Thank you. Now I hope this will work. You get more followers now.
It should
All
work.
right. And I will charge from him later on. Okay. Moving into the next question. Oh, great. I'm done with my questions. There are no more questions left. All right. Like I'm done for the now, and I have more questions to ask. But before that, on the same note, let me tell you one thing, that it's give us immense pleasure to inform that Doordarshan has come up with a very wonderful idea where they're promoting the new talents, the upcoming singers, the talents, the bands. So we have a special video on it, and I want you to watch it once. Right? Let's have a look.
Hi guys, we're Asteroids, Dadi's premier progressive rock band, and today we'll be playing our original composition called Timefall. We hope you like it.
From the course of existence, and your worst imagination, later loss of solar drowning.
right, fourth element is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. So I cannot ask and make them wait for long. So it's time for me to head out. Over to you. All right.
Kirang kingski wanai na jing jok ma bajngai khajna da pya pernai rayot rit khar ki ai sanshar ki sim bakrau kabor kari kapau ban khnyo berthai ki shatai kilong shua jomi bayam namar kari sak ki kenyon yukra using handa kulon ping kum kubek ki stet ki juat urat klau ki lembat nong shun mulim uran haba ki tur kensan ki klon na sahib ni yesing tiang rukul
So finally, something different happened in our show. That is, we heard a song in your regional language. That's a Khasi language, right? It's a Khasi song. It's a song about warriors.
True.
All right. Could you put some light on it?
Yes, this song's been taken from the first Khasi movie, which was produced and directed by my late father, Dr. Hamlet Barayat Namkanta, and this movie came out in 1981. It's called Sinjuk Riki Lai Posiem, and this movie was all about like the warriors and the kings during the olden days, and this song talks about the warriors, where they go into the battlefield and they come back home. So it's something like
It's a
that.
victory song, basically.
Yeah, something
Right.
like that.
Okay.
Right.
Nice. It's got a very, you made it this way, or it's like
No,
jazzy
it was
from the
it
beginning?
was a different thing
All right,
altogether.
so you
right.
made it your
Yes,
way.
yes,
All
yes.
right. So amazing it is. So how will you define Khasi music?
I think so. Khasi music will be. I think so. It's based a lot on folklore and storytelling, I would say, and they use a lot of the different instruments like the dutara, the ksing, the maringod, and then the kinshao, and then and they have different drums like the ksing shinrang and ksing kantay. So it's more or less. I feel that the Khasi traditional music is based on, like I said, like like storytelling and all that.
More on storytelling, you say.
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay, some fun questions now. It's kind of rapid questions, but you can. It's not rapid. I just name it. Okay. So anyone can answer again, please. Even you, sir. Anyone can answer. He's showing his finger. Not him. Okay. In your opinion, is Shillong the rock music capital of India?
Yes, maybe not. I think so. Yeah, it is in some way, and now with NH7 coming to the scene and a lot of bands and a lot of pubs and places to play in
I know,
in
yeah,
Shillong now. So I guess you can still call it the rock capital, but
Rock capital.
yeah, I would say it's an on and off thing.
I'd like to add to that.
Uh-huh.
Shillong being the rock capital. I mean, just recently, so we've opened up a live music venue in Shillong, and on the walls we have pictures of all the old greats, all the veteran musicians who were performing in Shillong right from the 60s and late 50s right up to the 80s. There's a lot of bands that were there during that time. So now these bands, I think that those are the years that really gives Shillong its name being the rock capital.
Right.
Because during those times, what they would do, they didn't have guitars, they'd hand make their own guitars. They'd make their own guitars, they'd make a, Sam also would know, they'd have a tea chest, a box, a huge chest which is meant for storing tea, but they use that to make like a bass guitar. So there was no bass guitar. So they do things themselves, and very interesting history. And
Exactly.
way back since those days, I think even with the big cities back then, Cal and Delhi and Bombay back then, but Shillong had its music in those days, and they would travel to the bigger cities
It's during the
during
roots.
those days. So I think it has deep roots for its music.
Yeah,
So
true.
I guess those are the years that gave it its name.
I especially like to thank you for highlighting those points. It was like very unknown to me as well. Thank you. Just because of you, people are
Come to
listening to
Shillong,
you.
we'll show you all the history.
I love Shillong. I've been there many times. Shillong is my next home, right? Yeah. No, I'm saying to the viewers who are watching us at the moment, they had learned a lot. And trust me, it's beautiful. Do visit Shillong. Amazing it is. All right. Pick one. Chamber or lounge music?
Lounge.
Goes same with everybody? You have a different take? Okay. Lonely Woman or Take 5?
Take 5.
Are you more inspired by the rain or the umbrella?
The rain.
Okay. Played versus Spring Revolve in one sentence, please.
I mean.
In one sentence, sir. Spring Revolve. That was quick. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Street musicians or session musician, and why?
Jeff, answer.
Who's answering?
Jeff.
Are you giving the answer? Jeff?
Jeff.
All right, Jeff. Go for it. If you pick one, why?
You
Why
have to
chose?
pick one. You can't pick both. because both have their own charm. Street musicians, you have to do everything right there
Uh-huh.
and impress the people on the street. You know, it's open house. You know, so it's real life upfront.
Uh-huh.
Session musician, if you're a good session musician, you do everything one shot, one take. You know, but you make mistakes, you can repeat it in the studio. So, or it depends. If you're a session musician live, then that's
Right.
it. But I think, I don't know, both, you know.
See,
So
technically
musicians have
you.
to struggle both ways, either session or street, or it's a struggle. So
I
these are
know.
just different avenues for a musician to take to make it, because it's a hard profession. So
See, according to the scriptwriter who wrote the questions,
yeah.
you have to take one. But
Okay.
I've given you a veto power.
But musicians
You
break
can
all the
choose
rules,
two.
so we can't choose anything.
I understand. All right. So both is the answer.
Yeah, let's do both.
All right. And I'm very sure our viewers at the moment, you're also as excited as I am to witness their another numbers. But before that, I have to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back after the break, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rock Tonight. So we have the fourth element in the house, and they're ready with their next number, and it's an instrumental number, you said, sir.
Yes, it's an instrumental. It's called Run Mad Boy.
Wow. So I'm all dying to listen to it. Go for it, sir.
Run,
Excuse me, gentlemen, please. All right. Thank you for playing the instrumental. At least I got the chance to talk to these beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. But that was a lame joke. Don't hurt me afterwards. All right, I'm back with my questions, ladies and gentlemen. Moving ahead. If fourth element has to choose between a crowd of 5,000 college kids or 500 musicians, which will be it? Who's going to answer? Who's going to answer?
Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff? Yeah? You want to answer? 5,000 college kids or 500 musicians?
5,000 college kids. The more the merrier, no? Make it a big
More the
party.
merrier. Yeah, actually true. If you play in front of 500 musicians, everybody will be like, yeah, Chani, yeah, thoda acha hai. So better you play with the people, no? More the merrier. Good answer. So it's the same take by everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Okay. Ghost notes. But can there be ghost chords?
Amit.
Yeah, I guess you can have ghost chords. You don't play them. They are there.
Okay, you don't play them. All right. The Pareto principle or 80 to 20 rule. Does it
I-
apply in music?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Even I have no idea what is written here. Huh? I'm just asking
So
you.
who's asking the questions?
See? All right, moving on to the next question. ये question ही मैंने काट दिया. Okay. Rare earth or smoky?
Amit, answer.
Rare earth.
Okay. One word. And he's always done. I should have asked him the same question to him, the 80 to 20 wala question. I don't know. Okay. A geek question. Do you know the standard tuning for a 10-string Chapman stick?
I think so, he knows. No. You're not too sure? Just
You want to say something? Please say no, sir. I will desperately want you to speak
I have
at
no
least.
idea, actually.
Good questions. I asked them. So I'm out of my questions. There are no more questions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move ahead and listen to their last number. Ready with it?
Right. It's called Missing My Baby.
All right, go for it.
took the way he wanted me. Sun keeps shining like the way it used to be. 'Cause I'm bringing home the one I love so true. Birds sing their songs like the way it's meant to be. 'Cause I know he knows he's my love, the one I truly
Wow. Thank you, Fourth Element, for gifting us such a beautiful night. A musical, memorable night. I'm sure our viewers are not going to forget soon, or they're never going to forget. Thank you so much for gracing us. So, since we are done with our today's episode, anything, any message you want to put across to the people who are watching you at the moment?
Yeah. Firstly, I'd like to thank you guys and Doordarshan to hosting such a cool show. Rock the night, keep on going. I hope you have many episodes and many seasons.
Thank you.
Support all the local indie music.
Mhm.
That's a great thing. And for everyone else at home and all the musicians there, keep practicing, keep playing, and follow your dreams.
Well, very well said by Jeff. Follow your dreams, keep practicing, and practice makes everyone perfect. On that note, viewers, it's time for us to say goodbye from today's episode. We'll see you again in the next episode with a new band and more dhamaka and more dhamal. Till then, you all take care of yourself. Good night. Thank you for the limits. Pleasure.